Picture this. It's 2 a.m. You haven't slept more than 3 hours straight in weeks. Your baby cries. You drag yourself up, pick them up, hold them close, whisper something, maybe their name, maybe nothing that makes sense, and slowly they settle. They look up at you. And right there in that half-asleep, unwashed, barely functioning moment, something extraordinary is happening inside your baby's brain. Most parents have absolutely no idea. Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 simple things. Things you're probably already doing that are shaping your baby's brain, emotions, and sense of safety. Not someday. Right now. And by the end of this video, you will never look at the small moments the same way again. Let's go. Here's what makes this urgent. A baby's brain more than doubles in size in the first year of life. By age 2, it's already 80% of adult size. 80% in just 24 months. And that growth isn't random. It's being shaped in real time by you, by how you respond, by the sound of your voice, by the warmth of your arms. Harvard's Center on the Developing Child calls it serve and return. Every time your baby reaches out a cry, a coo, a smile, a reach, and you respond, a neural connection forms in their brain. Literally, a new wire gets laid. And those wires become the foundation for everything. Their emotional health, their ability to learn, their future relationships. Miss those moments consistently? Their stress system activates instead, flooding that tiny developing brain with cortisol, the body's stress hormone. So these 7 things aren't just sweet parenting moments. They are brain building. Starting right now. Starting with number 1. Point 1. Respond to their cries. Let's start by putting something to rest, because too many parents are still carrying guilt they don't deserve. You cannot spoil a newborn. Someone has probably told you the opposite. A well-meaning grandparent, a neighbor, maybe a voice in your own head at 3 a.m. If you pick them up every time, you'll create a bad habit. Here's what the science actually says. When you respond consistently to your baby's cries, you are not teaching dependence, you are teaching safety. Every single response you give is answering a question your baby's nervous system is asking. Is someone there? Am I safe? Can I trust this world? Research on secure attachment. The foundation of emotional health shows that babies who receive consistent, responsive care grow into children who are actually more independent, more resilient, more confident. So pick them up. Every time you can. You're not being soft. You're being their foundation. Point 2. Make eye contact. This one costs you nothing. Not money, not time, not even energy you don't have. Just look at them. When your baby catches your gaze and you hold it even for a few seconds, specific regions of their brain associated with social learning, trust, and emotional bonding activate. Your face is the first mirror they've ever had. They are learning what safety looks like, what warmth looks like, what love looks like. All from your eyes. But eye contact is only half of it. Because your baby isn't just watching you. They're listening too. And what you say even now, before they understand a single word, is already doing something powerful. Point 3. Talk to them. Yes, even when they stare back at you like you've lost your mind. Babies begin learning language from birth. Not words, but the rhythm, tone, and warmth of your voice. Researchers have found that infants can recognize their mother's voice within hours of being born. By 9 to 12 months, a baby's brain has already begun pruning away the ability to distinguish sounds and languages they've never heard. It's focusing on yours. And there's a natural way parents speak to their babies. Researchers call it parentese. That higher-pitched, musical, slower way of talking. It sounds silly. It's actually one of the most effective things you can do for language development. Narrate your morning. Talk through the diaper change. Sing something embarrassing. Every word is a wire being laid. And speaking of wires, there's one more thing you're doing every time you hold them close. Point 4. Hold and cuddle them often. Touch is a language. And for a baby, it might be the most fluent one. When you hold, cuddle, or carry your baby close, both of your bodies release oxytocin, the hormone tied to love, bonding, and calm. But it goes deeper than that. Research on affectionate caregiver touch shows that consistent physical contact actually regulates a baby's stress response, strengthens their immune system, and supports healthy brain development. Studies on skin-to-skin care, like holding a newborn against your chest, have produced measurable improvements in heart rate stability, temperature regulation, and emotional bonding. Not just for the baby, for the parent too. You don't need a technique. You don't need to do it perfectly. You just need to hold them. A lot. Point 5. Smile and show emotion. Here's something that will change how you look at your baby's face. From the very first weeks of life, your baby is studying your expressions. Constantly, not passively, actively. They are building their emotional vocabulary entirely from watching you. When you smile, they learn what happiness looks like. When you look calm, they learn that everything is okay. When you look back at them with warmth, they learn, I matter to someone. And then around 6 to 8 weeks, something magical happens. They smile back, not randomly, as a response, a conversation. The first real back and forth they've ever had with another human being. That moment right there, that's serve and return in action. That's a neural connection forming in real time. Let your face be expressive. Don't hold back. Your baby is reading every page. Now, here's one most parents don't think of as a bonding tool, but it might be one of the most underrated on this list. Point 6. Create simple daily routines. Your baby lives in a world that is enormous, unpredictable, and completely brand new. Everything is loud. Everything is unfamiliar. And they have no framework yet for understanding what comes next. Routines give them something their nervous system is desperately searching for: predictability. A consistent feeding rhythm, bath before bed, the same soft song, a quiet moment before sleep. These aren't rigid schedules, they're anchors. And studies on infant stress hormones show that babies in predictable caregiving environments have measurably lower cortisol compared to babies in unpredictable ones. Less stress, more energy for growing, learning, and bonding with you. You don't need a perfect routine. You just need a few repeated moments your baby can begin to recognize and trust. And that brings us to the last one, the one that might matter most of all. Point 7. Be fully present. Dr. Jack Shonkoff at Harvard says something that every parent needs to hear. Babies are not passive sponges. They are active participants in their own development. That means they don't just need you in the room, they need you in the moment. He also makes clear that educational videos, background music, and one-way stimulation, no matter how well-intentioned, show no measurable benefit for infant brain development. Why? Because they're one way. There's no serve and return. There's no you. In today's world, it is genuinely hard to be fully present. Your phone is right there. You're exhausted. You have 100 other things pulling at you. I am not here to add guilt to that. But I am here to tell you this. Even 5 focused minutes where you put the phone down, get on the floor, watch them discover their hands, let them grab your finger, respond to every little coo, sends a message that lands at the deepest level of who they are becoming. You are worth my full attention. You matter. You are loved. No app can send that message. No toy, no screen. Only you. Here's the truth nobody says out loud enough. Your baby does not need a perfect parent. They need a present one. Present, responsive, and loving, even on the days when you feel like you're getting it all wrong. Because here's the grace in all of this. It's not about any single moment. It's about the pattern. The repeated message given in 1,000 ordinary moments that tells your baby one simple, life-shaping thing. I am safe. Someone is here. I am loved. You are already giving them that. Every time you respond to the cry, every time you hold their gaze, every time you pick them up at 2 a.m. in your unwashed shirt with your half-closed eyes, you are building a human being, and you are doing it beautifully. If this video helped you see your everyday moments a little differently, please like it, share it with a parent who needs to hear this, and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. And tell me in the comments, which of these 7 do you already do? And which one are you going to start being more intentional about? I'd love to know.